ladles and jelly spoons, welcome back to Badgerworks. Today, this. Yes, it's another Star Wars vehicle. It's the Resistance X-wing fighter from The Force Awakens by Revell. I don't actually know what scale this is. It doesn't actually give a scale. But this is their level 1 series, so they're basically snapped together kits for kids to play with. But I thought I'd have a little play with it and see what we can do with it. So let's have a look in the box. Yeah, that's I think that's all supposed to stay together in the box, but it didn't. Never mind. Right. Oh. Just talk amongst yourselves for a minute. I will say, considering this is supposed to be for kids, it's quite tricky to get some of these bits out of this plastic. Right, after all that, another bag here with all the engines in. Okay, well, it has a paint job on it already. As I say, this is designed to snap together. And again, if you remember the Millennium Falcon video I did recently, these hexagonal holes are designed to match with these pins, so you can just like squeeze it together. Yeah, it's basically moulded in a couple of different colours of plastic. And then there's some bits that look like they've been stenciled on, so it's a very basic colour scheme. One thing it does have, which is interesting, is this is the cockpit, but you'll notice it has a speaker and this. So if I pull this out, it has sound effects, which is nice. So yeah, you push down on BB-8 and it makes noises. So yeah, that's kind of cute. Yeah, okay. Right, well actually in a way this makes our job easier, because for repainting it, we'll be able to cover a lot of this stuff up and start again. That's interesting. This bit here is actually a separate piece. You can see where it's been snapped in, so I might even pop that out before we start. But yeah, this basically sits in there and is held in place by the two halves of the fuselage, and then it makes noises. So okay, there's some fairly nasty seams on some of this, so we'll give it a clean up and then we'll put it together. The instructions are very basic, but then again it's designed for children, so there's a list of the parts on the front. It's all colour, which is nice, and then it just tells you how to put it together. The one nice thing about this, and this just reminded me looking at this, you can actually have it with, wherever they've gone, it has undercarriage, so you can have the undercarriage up or down. Okay, let's see how we're going to put this together.
just wanted to show you something quickly before we carry on with this. When I was doing the mottling, I forgot to do the battery cover. And I was going to go back and do it. And then I thought, actually, it's quite an interesting little sort of teaching moment, if you like. If you look at the difference, this is the same colour as this. It's all the same basic colour coat. But look at the difference between this battery cover and the surrounding area. And that's what the shading does. It's amazing how much difference it makes. So I'm going to leave that like that now as a kind of lesson to us all. So yeah, just thought I'd show you that.
Drop the load. Drop the load.
And here is the finished article. This was a simple little paint job. It wasn't anything particularly amazing. I'm certainly not the first person to have done this, but I thought, judging from some of the comments on the Millennium Falcon build, I'd give it a go, and I'm quite pleased I did it. It's come out very nicely. So yeah, nothing too amazing here. I think you've probably all figured out what the next video is going to be, so hopefully you'll stick around and have a look at that one. So in the meantime, thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you on the next video. Cheers, bye.